Consider the difference in social interactions between nations, though. In places like Japan, kids are monitored more closely and there are more school days, which are also longer than the stereotypical child in the U.S. In Europe, children stereotypically spend more time with family. These routines impact society. Communities around the world carry out different schedules, so not only does time influence people, but people use time to manipulate their own schedule or routine. In other words, we influence time too. While you are sleeping, halfway across the world, others are awake, going about their daily routines. Time zones show those different hours making the day a time. Time is still not exactly the same for everyone. Albert Einstein pointed out nearly 100 years ago that time moves at different speeds for different people. This was his famous theory called theory of relativity. Thus, literature of time traveling came into play. Time and space travel is not exact either. Since the measurement of time was originally based on celestial objects from the viewpoint from Earth, in space, the measured time that works on Earth is different from time in space. Nonetheless, astronauts are able to communicate with stations on Earth. They still use Earth time when in space. Clocks will continue to improve to measure time accurately. Even now, there are discussions of improving internet time. Swatch, the Swiss watchmakers, mentions during the month of October in 1998 a different kind of time other than the GMT. They called internet time bio-mean time, BMT. They thought of globalizing internet time, as did the British government. The British government called their alternative Greenwich Electronic Time. The difference was that BMT was an entirely separate time and GET correlated with the current time zones of GMT. What would happen if this time became standard around the world and a new transformation occurred? Before, during the GMT transformation, the trains had to only wait 18 minutes. How would this and other clock developments change commerce, education, and ultimately society? Would it be like Y2K all over again, trying to adjust current electronics? As the old saying goes, time can only tell.